Hello, everyone. So we just got done watching episodes 7 and 8.
Yes.
Just gonna have to do like a short recap of these. So episode 7, I think, is the last of the sitcom episodes,
Yeah, I think pretty almost 100% sure.
and it was dealing with a kind of office slash Modern Family kind of structure
Yeah.
where characters talking to the audience as if it's like an interview format.
Yeah, with a or was it called mockumentary or whatever?
Mockumentary, yeah. So that was fun. There's lots of like entertaining moments, especially
Yeah.
with Vision talking. He's like, "Why am I talking to
Yeah, why am I talking to you? You could just get out of here and fly.
you?" So you had that. You had Monica Rambeau turned into a superhero.
No, that wasn't. All you do is lie.
Woo! Superhero landing. Yeah, that's really hard on your knees.
And then beyond that, what else
Yeah,
happened in that episode? Oh, Darcy explained to Vision that Wanda killed him and then brought him back to life, and then he got killed by Thanos again.
Yes. And also, yeah, I think that like Wanda's going like crazy type of thing, like as Vision's like not there and everything else. So
Yeah.
with Agatha, was that
Yeah,
Agnes takes the kids with her to her house and just like, and then like the one kid is like, I don't hear anything from you at all because you can hear all the other voices, but not your voice.
Right. Yeah, so that was, and then you get the big reveal at the end.
It's been Agatha all along.
So you find out that Agnes is in fact Agatha Harkness, who is a character from a long time, Marvel character from like back in the 70s or something.
Yeah, I think she follows mostly Scarlet Witch and also
Yeah,
Fantastic Four, I think.
Fantastic Four randomly. So yeah, it's an interesting character. We had theorized that that's who Agnes was like weeks ago.
Yeah, like when it first started.
So had most of the internet. So I feel like there's a lot more like tricks to be seen here.
Yeah.
So then episode 8 was more of an exposition episode. We got Agatha's backstory that she's a witch from at least Salem witch trial era.
Yeah.
Probably older than that even. And we find out a little bit more about Wanda, actually a lot about Wanda.
And actually how this actually started.
Yeah, because she's a character that we, up until now, really didn't know her backstory.
Yeah.
So it's like we kind of vaguely knew that she was from Sokovia, and that was about it.
That's explaining why there's sitcoms everywhere.
Yeah, because her family used to watch sitcoms all the time.
Yeah,
like
when there's like a war zone outside.
Yeah,
kind of like an escape, I guess. Yeah, practice English and finding out it's like a war zone and stuff. So
yeah,
it's
you find
like,
out there are war zones in their house.
Yeah.
definitely a plot hole in.
Yeah.
But it's like a minor one. It's like nitpick, I guess, on my part. But her character is supposed to be the same age as the actress.
Yeah.
The actress was born in 1989, and they are watching sitcom DVDs of like the collection sets. And like, I didn't look up all these DVDs, but the Dick Van Dyke collection that they have is from 2005.
Yeah.
That girl that's playing Wanda, there's no way she's 16 years old.
No.
Like she's like 10 or something.
Yeah.
Like that was kind of crazy. And then also Sokovia. Like, you think that Sokovia would have access to brand new DVDs? So it's like that was a bit far-fetched. Like
it should have been like bootlegs or something.
It should have been bootlegs. It should have been like VCD bootlegs or something.
Yeah.
In Europe, VHS or something. I was like, how old is Wanda supposed to be? Because
yeah,
didn't have DVDs like readily available for like 90s kids.
Yeah, I know.
So yeah, I thought that was
especially if TV shows. There would be like newer TV shows at that point. Like
right, yeah.
Malcolm in the Middle.
Yeah, Malcolm in the Middle was like
that wouldn't have came out on DVD like that quickly.
Brand new, yeah. So I thought that's a minor issue, but I thought it was a little strange. But anyway, we do find out that why she's obsessed with sitcoms is kind of her family time or whatever. Like sit around and watch the sitcoms, and then she, for some reason, picks Dick Van Dyke.
Yes.
And then Pietro complains that it's always about the sitcoms, but literally all the choices available to them were sitcoms.
Yeah, pretty much.
Their house gets blown up. They live in Sokovia, so the
Yeah.
house gets blown up. Her parents get killed
By Stark Industries.
by Stark Industries because it's always, no matter what it is, it all goes back to Tony. She joins Hydra later,
Yeah.
and
They
there's a
do,
cool,
like experiments.
yeah, they're like doing experiments on her or whatever. They never truly explain where her powers come from, though.
I think it's basically the stone or whatever. That stone, I think, is what caused it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what they were hinting at. Like when she touches a stone or whatever, it blows up in her face.
Oh yeah, that could.
Yeah, I think the energy, and then she sees herself as like the Scarlet Witch coming through.
Yeah.
I think that's supposed to be.
Showed Loki's scepter from Avengers,
Yeah.
which kind of makes
So-
me wonder how Loki, the show Loki, is going to tie into this.
Yeah. Which I think was that the Mind Stone? Or which stone was that?
Yeah, Loki's scepter is the Mind Stone.
A Mind Stone. Okay, so the Mind Stone would probably be like controlling minds, I'm guessing, or I don't really know.
So that must be why her and Vision has such a close bond.
Yeah, that must be it.
Vision is the Mind Stone, basically.
Yeah.
So she got her power, or at least she either got her powers from the Mind Stone, or her powers were greatly enhanced through the Mind Stone.
Yeah, so it's the Mind Stone. It grants the user powerful mental abilities like powers to subjugate the minds of others, bending them to their will to the user, as well as project the user's consciousness to a higher plane of existence.
Yeah,
So that makes sense.
yeah, it does make sense. But I think there's more. I think she already had powers.
Yeah, it must have just amplified it.
Mind Stone. It must have amplified it because the whole point of this episode was Agatha was doing like
Yeah, psychiatric, like yeah, trying to find out what's going on.
Wanda to find the cause for everything, but mostly to find out the source of her power, I think.
Yeah.
But she did do a really good job of therapy.
Yeah.
So as a side effect, she's a good therapist. But yeah, so I'm definitely interested to see where this goes. Some of the rumors, leaks, and rumors and stuff online are saying that the final episode is going to be like a feature-length film.
Oh.
I don't know if I believe that. But because we've heard a lot of exaggerated rumors about the length of these Disney Plus shows.
Yeah, that's been all over the place on that.
Like, we heard like hour-long episodes for Mandalorian as well, and there was just only season 2, episode 1 was actually an hour long. The rest of it, even the finale, was only like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I buy that. But we'll see. I mean, I feel like you probably need an hour and a half long episode to wrap this up.
Yeah, because it seemed like they added quite a bit after this. Because since we find all these things out.
Yeah, this episode actually added a lot to the questions.
Yeah.
Because we find out that we're given the big reveal at the end that from Agatha that Wanda uses chaos magic, meaning that she is the Scarlet Witch.
Yeah, which is like, she's saying something about creation, like creating stuff
spontaneously or something. So it's like, okay, but what does any of that actually mean?
Yeah, like what does that mean? Like, why is it bad?
Yeah, she knows what it means. It's some big revelation for her, but apparently it's like some legendary being.
Yeah, a legendary being or some sort of dark magic or something like.
Yeah, so I'm very curious to see where this goes next week. Like I'm really excited for next week's episode.
Which is that way, like Agatha was like in the beginning of the episode, they when they're having being taken to like that stake or whatever. It's almost like they were saying the same thing. It's like you're using bad magic, like dark magic or something.
Yeah, that was interesting too. Like I really want them to further explore how magic works and all that stuff in the Marvel universe, because we haven't had any magic users except for all the characters in Doctor Strange, of course,
Yeah.
and Loki, and that's basically it.
Yeah, everyone else is kind of like
Everybody
we
else,
have mostly technology.
yeah, it's mostly tech or like just superheroes. I mean, basically everything in the Thor universe utilizes some kind of magic, but it's the only one that is truly like an illusionist type thing is Loki.
Yeah,
And
which he had the Mind Stone the whole time. So
right, and then like these characters. And I really hope Agatha Harkness survives this season because I actually really like her character. And I think it would be very interesting to see what kind of interactions she would have with either Doctor Strange or Loki.
yeah, it's kind of weird. It's kind of Agatha seems like she's a villain, but it's like not. It's like not a villain, but like a villain at the same time.
Right? Yeah, she's
Because she could have been like, I don't want your I could just kill your kids right now and just like kill them.
definitely villainous, but
Yeah.
like it's like Loki.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like because Loki's sometimes bad, sometimes good.
Yeah, it's like kind of was whatever. It's like okay, I can just do whatever.
Yeah, so I'm definitely very interested in seeing how this show ends. Interested in seeing how this ties into Loki and the multiverse of madness down the line.
Yes.
Because I don't really see this tying in much with Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
No, I don't. I think that's like its own thing. It seems like.
I think they're gonna alternate. They seem like they're alternating the magic stuff, at least in Phase 4.
Yeah.
Because it's like you got WandaVision, then you got Falcon and the Winter Soldier, then you got Loki, then you got Hawkeye. Because
there's only so much magic we can follow, I guess.
Because I could see Hawkeye tying in with Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
That type of stuff matches up pretty well.
Kind of like the technology or like spies and stuff.
Yeah, that kind of that's more like the spy type stuff. But yeah, this and Loki, I think, are definitely going to tie together. Definitely going to be like the bigger mind warping kind of stuff, the multiverse and everything. They still didn't explain what Pietro really is, too.
Yeah, because she said it's just a vision of her, like she can see through the eyes and stuff, but not really explain where he came from.
Yeah, how did she settle on that form?
Yeah. She's like, I couldn't get the other Pietro, so I had to
because I couldn't get your
else.
actual brother because he's dead in the ground, so I had to get something else. And it was like, okay, but how did you realize to pluck a alternate universe
Pietro?
Like, it's not just some random guy dressed up as Pietro. It's the alternate universe one from the X-Men.
Yeah.
So,
and Wanda seemed to like kind of know who he is.
That's the weird thing too, is Wanda recognizes him.
It's like, it's Pietro?
But they address it's not a recast though, because they address the fact that it's a different actor.
Yeah.
Because Darcy even says that when he shows up. She's like, she recast Pietro.
Yeah.
So
and I know with like the last episode on episode 7, like that ending credit scene, it was like Snooper's gonna snoop or whatever. Snoopy's gonna snoop.
Yeah,
so he's still around. He's not like
still
dead.
Yeah, he's still around. He's with Monica Rambeau.
Yeah.
Last we saw. So yeah, it's wild. They're gonna have to do they're really gonna have to either do an hour and a half episode next week, or this is definitely spilling over into another show or movie or something.
Yeah, it has to be a long one because you still have the plot. Yeah, you still have a whole bunch of plot lines. Yeah, that's right. Like you have the Pietro plot line with Monica Rambeau.
Yeah.
You have the Vision plot line, which was at the end of this episode.
Yeah, there's 2 visions.
There's 2 visions. So the vision coming from where Darcy was at, like so, the created vision.
Yeah, that one's entirely created by Wanda's magic.
Yeah. And then the actual vision, like from
the like military,
the lab, that lab vision, which I'm guessing he would probably at least know a little bit more
if he's
if he's still
got
the same
Vision's consciousness.
Yeah,
because he looks much more sinister now.
Yeah, and I guess he did say that, or she did say that when she was up to that in that room, she was like, "I can't feel you anymore."
Right. So it's like it feels like almost like the Vision she created is actually Vision.
actually Vision from her like memories.
The other one might just be a shell.
Yeah, shell of the Vision where she's
Has
like
Vision's body, but has different internal wirings or something.
yeah, hammer branded wirings fall apart. Yeah.
Does that stupid dance that he
Yeah.
Iron Man 2.
Yeah.
Be like
But-
Bully McGuire.
Yeah, he's Bully McGuire. He's Bully McGuire of this universe.
Yes. So I think there's still plenty of mysteries to
Yeah, and then
happen.
they have the other plot lines. We have to wrap up. If you want to wrap up at the end, is with the creation magic. What exactly that is? Why it's bad?
What is chaos magic and
Yeah,
spontaneous creation and all that stuff? Like you gotta, even if it's somewhere in the comics, you gotta explain it to the regular audience.
yeah. It's like no one's not gonna know what that is. It's which like I said, I don't know anything about Scarlet Witch, so I'm just going based off the show. So
Yeah, basically. Like I knew about Agatha Harkness because of people talking about it online.
yeah,
I've never heard of the character before, so
yeah,
and I feel like a lot of people are like that.
yeah. So I guess
fans.
that is a lot of stuff they have to wrap up in an episode, which I think that might be. There are probably some other plot points that.
I think they can do it, but they're gonna have to have a long episode.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be. Yeah, maybe like an hour, or maybe if it's an hour, it's gonna be like 45 minutes. There's always credits are like 4,000 hours long.
Credits are like the credits are like 8 or 9 minutes.
Yeah.
All right, so I think that's about all we can possibly say about this one. So
Yeah.
Sure to stay tuned. We'll be doing the final episode of Wandavision next week.
The series finale, I guess, unless they make another season. But series finale, at least right now.
Yep, so we'll see you then.
All right, see ya.
Bye.